I'm telling you, man, when you're out in nature, when you're naturally doing high vibrational things, when you're dropping all that low behavior, when you stop entertaining drama, when you start doing things that just reflect self-love, self-trust, doing things that naturally make you feel confident and good about yourself. When you start removing a lot of clutter, a lot of negativity, a lot of bad thoughts, a lot of bad people from your life, and you start building a foundation of self-love, bro. Positive things, high vibrational things. You do activities that are good for the soul, that naturally make your soul like flow with the river. Your soul, when you do the things that are true to your soul, that in alignment to your true self, your higher self, you naturally feel a river flow inside, and it will feel good. It will feel good to yourself. It's just amazing, you know. Just life in general. When you do things that naturally feel at peace, when you do things from a place of where you're not caged down by anybody, any external things, that's true freedom and liberation in action. That's true freedom. Like that's the real drums of liberation. You free yourself from the external world and from the bullshit of it. Your life just gets so much better. You begin to know yourself. You spend time alone, and you nurture and cultivate this love more and more and more. It becomes more apparent in your life. You get so much self-love that you have so much love for yourself, so much abundance of it. You're full of yourself. You have a cup full of love, self-love, that you begin to pour it in others who deserve it. Others who deserve that energy, you pour that cup into them. You know what I mean? Because you have so much. And you're moving from a place of abundance and not scarcity. And the universe just rewards you more and more and more. You don't move from a place of hate. You don't try to shit on others. You're not in competition with the others. You're just in competition with yourself. That's a whole different feeling. You got to stay blessed. You got to stay on the right track. You can't stay in the darkness and in the shadows of hatred and negativity for long. You got to understand that everything in the world is trying to distract you from yourself. They don't want you to realize yourself and the power from within. They don't want you full of your own love. They want you dependent on the system of validation externally so that they can keep milking you like a damn cow until you're dry. But when you have high energy, you don't just share your energy with nobody. You selectively give it to people who deserve it, to people who reciprocate, to people who genuinely want to build a good bond with you. I'm telling you, bro. In life, everything is energy. Whatever you do with that energy is your choice. But understand that energy is valuable and you can't just mistreat it. Every time you mistreat your energy and you don't utilize it for the best, it reflects in your life as lack. It reflects in your life as missed opportunity to utilize that energy for better things. Learn to cultivate that energy and use it for the best of you. And stop doing these like low vibrational things. Stop seeking validation externally. Start looking from within. Self-discovery. Stop hating on others. Stop looking out the mirror and wondering how others are doing this and what this and this and this and my life is like this. No, look in the mirror and fix yourself. When you begin to do that, your life transforms for the better. You have a deep inner peace. You're released from the shackles that have been built around you and the ones that you've built for yourself that have been limiting you from being the best version of yourself. And don't give this energy cheaply to any of these losers in this world. Stop giving it to women that just want to sleep with you, take your energy and run off. And then fuck with your energy because now you fuck with her, now you have soul ties. Now she's still siphoning your energy from a distance. You got to learn to cut these energetic ties with these negative people who harbor Jezebel spirits who harbor demons in them. Remember, you're a king, and I'm saying this for everybody. Y'all are kings and queens. Y'all need to stop entertaining people that are not the best for you in your life. Y'all need to develop a boundary, a line that, you know, people just can't easily access you. And do this for the best of your life. Utilize all the energy for the purpose you want in your life and manifest the right things. But first, you got to remove the clutter of negative things and then have it replace the law of substitution with a whole lot of positive things that can actually transpire and change your life in general. And when these things start to transpire, you naturally feel good about yourself. Life is about you. So what do you do in your life? What do you do in your free time? When you're not working, what do you do for yourself? That's what matters. Everything counts. Every interaction, every thought, every energy you disperse, every conversation, all that's energy. Learn to master your energy and learn to control your mind, which disperses this energy, and your mind is the receiver of frequency. Once you are able to control your mind, you're able to actually, because we are the creator of our realities, are able to tap into any reality you desire. Your mind is like a radio. You need to tune it to the right frequency in order to get the desired, played out reality that you want for yourself. But this requires meditation. This requires self-isolation. This requires alone time to question yourself and ask yourself who you are before the world told you who to be. Remember, those who are aware and the chosen ones, those who have been called and accepted their calling to rise. Understand the truth and the weight, the responsibility, the power that you got, and to utilize it to the fullest. Anyways, y'all stay blessed. Stay in a high vibe. Avoid those people who don't resonate, you know, the same vibration with you. You know, because we're from a special tribe. And that's the high vibe. That's a special tribe. All are called to come to that tribe, but not all accepted. But we who accepted are risen from our lower consciousness, from our lower carnal desires, and lifted up for greater things, for purpose, for wisdom, for knowledge, for understanding, for creation. Consciousness itself is elevating every day and every day. Anyways, y'all stay blessed. Catch y'all later.